Okay, the next thing we need to do is we need to record sound. Now, one of the things I want to talk about before we do that is that the reason we are giving you the opportunity to do this PowerPoint presentation is they want to grade you on your pronunciation. Now, I think most language teachers understand that when they call on you in class to read or talk, and you're doing it standing there off the top of your head, it's very difficult and your pronunciation may not be perfect. In this instance, where you're able to repeat and do it over and over again until you get it perfect, the teacher is going to assume that what you do is the best. I get very frustrated when I see students do something and it isn't perfect and then they just keep the recording the way it is. All right? So, we're going to do this over and over again until we get our pronunciation correct. Now, there is another warning I have here, which is many of you are aware of the fact that in accessories, there's something called sound recorder. So you go into accessories, you record all their sounds, and then you insert those sounds into your PowerPoint presentation. The problem with doing it that way is that does not embed those sound files in your PowerPoint presentation. It links to them, which means that when you upload just the PowerPoint presentation, you wind up not getting the sound files with everything else, and then the sound doesn't work. Okay? If you wanted to do that, you'd have to put everything in one folder, put all the sound files in, all the PowerPoint files in, then you have to embed them, link to them, then you have to take the entire folder, WinZip it together, and then upload the zip file. If that sounds like a lot of work, you're correct. Okay? But that's the only way you can use Sound Recorder and get the sounds to actually work. All right, so I'm going to show you an easier way to do this. I hope you're going to pay attention to me because it will make life easier for you, and then the teacher will not be chasing you around. What we're going to do is we're going to use a sound recorder that's actually in PowerPoint. We're going to insert, drag down to Movies and Sounds. If you don't have to, go to the double chevron at the bottom, and you're going to record sound. All right, and I'm going to record the sound "A donde vas?" All right. So I hit the record button, then when I'm done recording, I'm going to hit the little square button to stop it, and then I'm going to hit the play button to play it back. "A donde vas?" Okay, so that's the record button. Let's try see what it sounds like. "A donde vas?" Cool. All right, so we're just going to import it in here. Now you get the little speaker thing. Now, in modern versions of PowerPoint, the little speaker doesn't show up. Unfortunately, in the version I've got, if I was just to run the PowerPoint presentation, the little speaker would show up. I don't like that, so I slide it off to the side. Now, I need to insert a custom animation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to put Custom Animation. But unfortunately for me, that comes up with a different panel from what you're going to see. All right? So what I need to do is I need to click on Order and Timing, and I'm going to click on the Media. And I want the media to play automatically a certain number of seconds after the previous event. What you guys are going to do, you guys are going to see a different panel at Coil, and when you right-click on it and do Custom Animation, you're going to find a little panel off to the side over here that says Custom Animation. You're going to click on the media, then you're going to remove the animations that's there, and then you're going to insert a sound action you're going to want it to play. All right, and then what you have to do is you have to change it from mouse click into automatically after previous. All right, I apologize for the fact that I have to do that verbally as opposed to showing you, but that's what happened because of I have an older version of PowerPoint. All of this stuff is there. Microsoft has the newer versions have all the same ability as the older versions, but you sometimes have to hunt around for them. All right, I strongly recommend you use the help button if you can't find it out. What you're looking for is a custom animation and a sound action. All right, so that's how you do it. When you show the PowerPoint presentation, the music should play, the voice should play automatically. And that's it for this tutorial.